1 in 5 Americans has now used a GLP-1 drug. And this is the most common driver that I see clinically. So here's what happens. Every time you eat, especially processed carbs or sugar, your blood sugar goes up. And then your pancreas has to respond by producing more insulin because the insulin drives the sugar out of the blood and into the cells. That's normal. That's healthy. That's how it's supposed to work. But when you're eating processed food 3 times a day, or you're snacking constantly, and then you're not exercising, so you're not actually burning all that energy, your cells get exposed to so much insulin so often that they start to not respond. And that's called insulin resistant. And when insulin stays chronically elevated, it sends one primary signal to your body, which is store fat. So you can eat less than you think you should and still gain weight. And this is where a lot of people get frustrated because they cut calories, they change their diet. But again, if your hormone balance is off and you've trained your body to be this way, well, you've got to do something to untrain it. But it gets worse. When fat cells get overfull and dysfunctional, they actually start releasing inflammatory proteins that perpetuate the problem. Because the GLP-1 drugs blunt your appetite signal, so that biology is still running underneath the surface. Again, that's one of the dangers of GLP-1 drugs is they produce the number on the scale that you want to see or the waistline that you want to see, but they don't fix the broken biology, which is why when you get off these drugs, typically most, if not all of the weight comes back.